sweetie Rachel. Everything needs to be provided for Rachel. She can breathe on her own, but sometimes she does need the assistance of a ventilator. She's unable to swallow or chew, so she has a G button. We do range of motion with her, massages with her. She has no emotion on her face, but as parents, we know when she's happy, when she's not, when she's sad. We know when she's crying.
Say good morning.
Her diagnosis is hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, which is HIE. Basically, she was born with a brain injury due to an unknown cause. We have no idea what happened inside the womb, but they feel like maybe at one point in time she got herself in a position that compressed the umbilical cord, which of course restricted the oxygenation and blood flow to the brain.
Some days are very hard that we feel like I don't know how we can make it. But God has been just so faithful. He's been giving us so much grace and strength to continue to do that. But yeah, it is hard, and some days are very exhausting.
I grew up on a farm in the Omaha area, but in 2006, I had been working a few years as a nurse, and I had been going on global journeys or mission trips around the world. I've been to many different countries, but one country that really stole my heart was Pakistan.
I was born and raised in Peshawar, Pakistan. Peshawar is one of the capital city of province called Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. I worked for an organization called Shelter Interled Foundation. That was my first job. I was doing that while I met my wife, Carla.
Within the first year of being in Pakistan, I had visited the church that my now husband, Haroon, was a part of. And I went with a Pakistani couple, and I was with another friend. And when I saw Haroon up on the altar leading the youth, I had leaned over and said, I'm going to marry that guy. I was completely joking. I just meant like he's really good looking. I didn't know if he spoke English. We were married on April 20th, 2009. Our first daughter, Hadassah, she was born July 10th, 2010, here in Omaha, Nebraska. We came back to Omaha to have Hadassah. March 7th, 2012, Rachel was born. So in November of 2012, we moved into an apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. And at that time, we thought we're only going to stay here a year. 3.5 years later, we're still living in a 2-bedroom apartment. When we first moved in, Hadassah had her own bedroom, and Rachel, as an infant, stayed in our room. And then at about age of 2, Rachel started to have seizures and she started to regress. Due to that, because of all of her medical equipment, we had to move Rachel out of our bedroom into Hadassah's bedroom, which now put Hadassah, our 5-year-old, in our bedroom. For some people, that's okay. For us, we're just ready for all of us to have our own room. Her closet is full of medical supplies. She actually needs nursing care to watch her for seizures, breathing issues, or any number of things that could happen. So every night from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., we have a registered nurse come into the home to watch Rachel sleep. That, of course, is bringing nurses into the home, into our small private space that's no longer private anymore. And then on top of that, we have our 5-year-old daughter in our bedroom.
Hadassah, she is 5 years old. She loves to jump. She loves to do fun stuff. But then sometimes we feel, we are limited not to do stuff. Just want to say to Habitat for Humanity, thank you so much for allowing this opportunity, and not only just providing a space, but it's also means so much that we will something that we could get to do as a family, and that we could remember for years and years down the road, that how much we put this effort on this house. And it's like building your own boat or like ark, like Noah did. So it's great for us.
It's a dream come true. Thank you is not enough, really, I feel. We're excited to work alongside the volunteers. Every Friday, Haroon and I plan on spending a full 8 hours out at the home building our house. We're excited about that. Yeah, we're just excited to partner with everyone and to meet people and just thank everyone for giving their personal time to help us build our home. Thank you.
Yay!